Max Blumenthal has some explaining to do. Max, after spending years promoting the Western propaganda line about Syria and Assad, is now rebranding after he helped his father push the official Benghazi narrative. He was one of the first people to write about the claiming that the reason why Benghazi happened is because of an anti-Muslim film, which is the official narrative that the White House as well as the Clinton State Department ran with. Of course, Blumenthal being the son of a longtime Clinton insider, Sidney Blumenthal, and Hillary actually praised Max Blumenthal on more than one occasion in the that's contained within the emails that have been leaked from Clinton's email account. And of course, he spent years attacking the Assad government and anyone who did not toe the official Western liberal line that Assad the Butcher needs to go and that he's to blame for all the chaos in Syria, and shaming anti-war nuns for questioning the official narrative that Assad used chemical weapons on his people. And I mean, he spent years doing this, but now he's rebranded himself as a champion of the resistance against the destruction of Syria and the destabilization of Syria, along with his friends Ben Norton and Rania Khalek. And in the process of this, a few things have happened that caused me to not trust his change of heart here. For one thing, Max Blumenthal has not even tried to explain himself. He's never tried to, he's never even acknowledged his role in promoting the official Benghazi narrative, as well as his character assassination and slander of people who did not toe the Western line, the liberal line on the Western liberal establishment line on Syria. He's never apologized for that. Never apologized for any of that, and he just overnight almost rebranded himself as a champion of the resistance, as his alternate piece was published, where he exposed the white helmets. And in the process of this, people like Eva Bartlett and Vanessa Beeley, who have been reporting on Syria for a while now, that have been making a lot of waves with their reporting and exposing the false narrative of what we've been told about Syria. As a result of the rise of Max Blumenthal and also Rania Khalek in being the voices of dissent against the destabilization, destruction of Libya, now Beeley and Bartlett find themselves without a real platform within the progressive community. And now the debate is between Max Blumenthal and people like Taza Hussein from The Intercept, or it's about Rania Khalek, and Rania Khalek being banned from speaking at the Students for Justice for Palestine because of her stance on Syria. And when someone like Blumenthal is completely in control of the narrative, whereas the other principled voices who have been out there speaking out about this longer than he has before he decided to rebrand himself are left out in the cold. They get no credit for their work. I mean, Max Blumenthal isn't acknowledging the work that Vanessa Beeley's done on Syria. It just makes me scratch my head and wonder why. And his father remains unrepentant. His father still defends the Clintons to this day. Max has never tried, as I said, to even address any of his involvement in any of this stuff. And I think it presents a major problem. I think Max Blumenthal needs to explain. He needs to put out an explanation about how and why he came to this change of heart on the matter of Syria. I think he needs to start acknowledging the work of good journalists and activists who have been out exposing this for a long time. And I think that finally Max Blumenthal owes an apology to the people who he has slandered and character assassinated, as well as the people in both Libya and Syria who have suffered as a result of the propaganda that he helped his father and helped Hillary Clinton promote over the years. Until Max Blumenthal does this, I will never believe a word that he says. I will never give any value to anything he says or does. And I think that all good anti-war people, anti-imperialist people should feel the same way. And I'm challenging Blumenthal to be accountable, and if you're serious and you're sincere in your activism, then to publicly explain yourself and to apologize to those who you have slandered and whose livelihoods you've affected and whose lives have been shattered as a result of the lies that you helped your father and Hillary Clinton promote in Libya and with Benghazi. So, Max, ball's in your court. I just think you've got some explaining to do.